Hey McKenna, this is Amber from the Facebook group. As promised, I mentioned I would send you this short video just going over ways in which you can grow and scale your business and modify your website to do so. My business is called Local Leads Co. We're located out of Lakeland, Florida. So I'll go ahead and jump right on into it. I'm really, like I said, just going to be going over 3 ways in which you can grow and scale your business, generate traffic online, and as a result, get more customers in the door. So I will go ahead and jump right in. Let me also give a disclaimer as well. These things that I'm going to be telling you are things that you can actually do on your very own. So it's really just a resource and a tool for you. If you would like to do business or learn more about how we could work together, I would love to touch base with you. And if not, that's okay too. If anything, I hope this is just helpful information for you. So jumping right on in, I have your website pulled up here. Overall, it's a pretty basic website. I love that you have the photo here, and I love that you have photos because that's obviously something that draws people in. I would definitely recommend adding some more content here. That is one thing that Google does look at when it comes to growing and scaling your business. So just getting some more words on your front page and your back pages. So Google generally likes to see around 1,000 to 1,500 words on your front page, and then around 750 words on your back pages. So just something to consider. And again, this is something that you could do on your own as well. You can even consider adding some more photos also. So overall, it is a nice layout and very user-friendly. I have your top 2 competitors pulled up. So the 2 people I'm going to show you is just to give you a reference of where they're at and how you can beat them. So your top competitor, whenever I Google baked goods in Orlando, this top competitor pulled up. They're called Jelly Cakes. Again, based out of Orlando. So this is a very bright website, as you can see. They have a lot of photos here showing some reviews. So they really don't have a whole lot of content either. So this is definitely an area where you could beat them. You also might consider, adding some more photos and color to your website as well. And if not, that's okay too, because, to each his own, of course. But yeah, in regards to content, they really don't have a lot, so this is definitely an area where you can beat them. I have your second top competitor pulled up also. This is more of a bread-based company, it looks like, but whenever you type in baked goods Orlando, they do show up in that top search in Google. So they do have quite a little bit of content, not a whole lot. So again, just an area where you can beat them. This is just something that Google really does look at when it comes to ranking your website and getting you in that top position. So the second thing I want to look at with you is really just kind of the back end of your website. We use this tool here, it's called Ahrefs. It really helps us to see the ins and out of your website, where you're at now, and what you can do to kind of grow yourself and your business. So it looks like your website is probably relatively new, which is why there's no data showing up at all whenever I type in your website. Not to be discouraged by that by any means. You can still quickly rank your website regardless of how new or old your website is. So just don't allow that to discourage you. I have your top competitor pulled up here again, Jelly Cakes. So this is her. We really want to just look at this top end. I know this is can be overwhelming. So wanted to just look at the overview with you. One of the things that we look at is what's called this UR and DR. So this DR tells me how trustworthy this website is. This UR tells me how powerful and influential the website is. Google likes to see these numbers close together and relatively high. So, they have a lot of power and influence. However, they don't have a lot of trust. So that tells me that these backlinks, which is something we'll go over next, aren't very trustworthy. They appear to be really spammy links that are referring back to their website, which is hurting their trust. So to go into backlinks, this is the second thing that Google looks at when it comes to ranking your website. So what a backlink is, it's pretty much exactly what it says. It's whenever a Another website is linking back to your website. This, of course, is a good thing. This gives your website, what am I trying to say? Goodness, I'm so sorry. This gives your website credibility. With Google, it gives your website influence whenever Google sees that a lot of other websites are mentioning you. They're pretty much shouting your business out. So backlinks are very important. What's just as important as getting a lot of backlinks, if not more important, is getting good quality links. That's really the most important, because you can have 5 really credible, influential backlinks referring to your website, and you could rank higher than someone who has 4,000 backlinks. So just to kind of give you some reference, quality is definitely better than quantity in this situation. And then just to give you reference again, your second top competitor, this is kind of what their outline looks like. They have a lot of power and a lot of trust, and the numbers are pretty almost close together, better than the first site. So they have a really good overall rating, I could see. It looks like they have 155 domains, giving them 958 backlinks. So just goes to show their trust is a lot higher than the other website, and they have less links. That's because their links are not spammy. So that's the second thing. And then to kind of go into that, keywords are really important as well. And what a keyword is, it's pretty much just a highly searched word in Google. So for instance, this Jelly Cakes Orlando, they are ranked number 1 whenever someone Googles Orlando Cakes. So Orlando Cakes gets about 80 searches per month. So that's potentially 80 clients they're getting just from that one keyword, because they're ranked in the top position. And if someone sees the top position, they generally are going to click that one first. Cakes Orlando, or Orlando Cakes, we already said that one. Cakes Orlando gets 100 searches per month, and they're in that top position. So it just kind of gives you some understanding on what it would look like if your business was ranked in the top position for these keywords, the potential clients and business you could be getting. And then the last thing I want to go over with you is what's called citations. So what a citation is, it's pretty much when your business name, phone number, and address is blasted all over the internet, in different directories, different social media platforms, things like that. So of course, the more citations you have, the better. This is just getting your name out there, essentially. So actually, I wasn't able to find any citations for your business. I think it's because you don't have an address associated with it, and I could have missed that. So I wasn't able to find any for yours, but your top competitor, I can tell you they have 21, and then your second top competitor has 27. So I generally recommend doubling what your top competitor has. That way you are, beating them in that area. So again, your top has 27. So just if you were to want to get yourself out there and get some more social media sites for your business, or put yourself in different directories, that's an area that would grow your ranking as well. So I know that was a lot of information. If you do have any questions for me at all, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to touch base with you, and if not, that's okay as well. If anything, I hope you learned something, and I hope that this was very helpful for you. So overall, I appreciate your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.